Yeah, Bobby, the thing is, if folks are in shelters right now or they're staying with friends who have places out here and you're going to be coming out this morning, don't bring your children with you. It's really, really dangerous out here. I've seen propane tanks laying around on the ground. I don't know if they're full of propane or not, but that's dangerous. But there are boards everywhere, and there are objects everywhere that are sharp, car parts. Let me show you the most bizarre thing that I've come across yet, and I was just walking up here. Look at this. Look at this. Sticking in the ground, somebody's samurai sword with a bent blade, and I promise you this is exactly how I just found it. Look at the blade on it, and that is a really thick steel blade, and somebody's going to want this back. So I'm going to leave it right by this tree. If you recognize it, I'm putting it right back where I found it. That is really, that's just one of the very, very strange things you're always going to see in a situation like this. You know, we're live out of Bethel Acres and at this mobile home park, and you know, this is one of those situations where you keep saying the same thing over and over again. There's just nothing out here. I mean, it's just all gone. But I did find one area where it looks like that there was a large family that lived in this one particular mobile home, because there's just toys and children's things and pajamas and just everywhere, bicycles bent, and just right on top of the whole thing is a Chevy pickup truck that's been totally demolished, flipped over from somewhere else over here, and then there's another one right next door, and they were tossed through the air, and it looks like it landed right on top of this mobile home. But you can get a feel for the families who were displaced here. This family was well, just utterly devastated. As you can see, there's not a whole lot that they can pick through here that's not been torn up. And we're going to be in continuous coverage this morning. We have a lot more to tell you, and especially we want to tell you about what is coming today. That's the most important thing. Obviously, the cleanup continues here, but there may be more ahead today, and we want you to be ahead of this storm, just like these folks were, and most of them got out alive. Only one person lost their life. Continuous coverage here on News 9. I'm Stan Miller. Good morning, Bobby. I found one of the community storm shelters here, and I hope you guys can see this, because this is what whoever got down in this storm shelter was seeing when they came out after this tornado passed. I hope you can see this right now. I mean, this is what they came out to. Total devastation. We found this storm shelter. There's a lantern down there. There's plenty of water. There's food. And if you can turn around and get a shot of this and show them. As Gary's always said, when there's a big tornado, you want to get underground. Well, this is a bunker. So whoever was down in here, no doubt, made it out safe. They had food and water, a lantern down there. But when they came up out of there, I'll tell you what, they saw nothing. This was an end of the park where they obviously stored boats. And the boats are all pretty much destroyed except for one. There's a big houseboat right here, and it's completely messed up. It got hit with a lot of debris. And they're just boats scattered everywhere, vehicles overturned, and there's just nothing left. It's just, I keep saying it over and over again, but what else are you going to say? There's just nothing left here except mementos for people to come back and try to find little pieces of their lives that that they can take with them. So, you know, Bobby, that's really about it. I mean, I can only say there's nothing left so many different ways. Oh, you know what? I just saw another one, and he had a collar on. I tried to get him to come to me. He was scared to death. The dogs are traumatized, obviously. They're running around where their homes used to be. All right, Bobby, thank you so much. Folks, I want to take you for a little walk right now and just show you just some of the stuff that we're seeing out here. Come with me this way. Look over this way. Two vehicles are under this one tree. This was a massive tree. Both vehicles completely totaled. Walk a little bit further. You can see that somebody's camper blew over all the way over here from somewhere all the way over there. And as we go over on this side, you can see just one mobile home after another mobile home completely destroyed. And if there was anything in the driveway, it's been flipped upside down and completely destroyed as well. There's debris everywhere. In fact, some of the metal structure from these mobile homes is blocking the road here, so they're going to have to move that first. They may have to cut that with torches and take it apart by pieces just to get that out of here. But there is nothing intact. Look at these cars over here. That's the force of what they were hit with. That, I mean, that's just from debris hitting stationary cars. And it was, I can't even imagine that force. Can't even imagine it. Let's go a little bit further down this way, and you can see all the trees have something in them. They've got people's clothes, they've got blankets, they've got mattresses sticking out of them. There are trailers from boats everywhere, boats strewn around the area. Nothing is where it's supposed to be, that's for sure. This is the metal structure I was telling you about right here. It's blocking the road, and I don't know how they're going to be able to get anything in here. They're not going to be able to even bring bulldozers in here until they get this out of here, and it's pretty heavy steel.